Once upon a time, in a bright and peaceful valley, there lived three goat brothers: Little Goat, Middle Goat, and Big Goat. They spent their days playing in the sunshine, nibbling delicious green grass, and exploring their beautiful home near a sparkling river. Every morning, they would run and jump together. Little Goat always hopped the highest. Middle Goat trotted the fastest. And Big Goat, he was strong, calm, and wise. But one day, the goats noticed something surprising. The grass around their home was starting to disappear. No matter where they walked, there just wasn't enough left to eat. And so, the three brothers began to wander around their little valley, searching for fresh green patches. Little Goat sniffed the ground and said, this spot used to be full of grass." Middle Goat nudged a dry patch with his hoof and whispered, "It's all gone. Where did it go?" Big Goat looked around quietly, noticing how the once bright meadow now seemed thin and tired. They walked a little farther, hoping to find something to eat, but everywhere they looked, the grass was short, dry, or missing completely. The flowers that used to dance in the wind were fading. Even the breeze felt a little different, as if the valley was telling them something. The goats stopped and gathered close together. For the first time, they felt a small worry growing in their hearts. They loved their home, but their home didn't have enough food anymore, and they knew they had to find a new place with fresh, healthy grass. So the brothers climbed a small hill, and from there, they saw something wonderful on the other side of the river. A meadow full of fresh, bright green grass. But to reach that meadow, they had to cross a wooden bridge. And under that bridge lived a troll. A big, strong troll who didn't like when anyone walked on his bridge. Little Goat was small, but he was brave. He stepped forward carefully and began walking onto the bridge. Suddenly, from the shadows, the troll appeared. He looked big, heavy, and a little scary. But Little Goat stood still and didn't run away. The troll growled, "Who is on my bridge?" And Little Goat said softly, "It's only me, just the littlest goat. If you wait a moment, my big brother will come. He is much bigger than I am." The troll blinked in surprise. He liked the idea of meeting a bigger goat, so he stepped back and Little Goat walked safely to the other side. Next came Middle Goat. He wasn't as small as Little Goat, but not as big as Big Goat either. He walked onto the bridge with steady steps. Again, the troll appeared. He stomped once and said, "Who is on my bridge this time?" Middle Goat answered, "It's me, Middle Goat. But if you wait, my big brother will come soon. He is much bigger and stronger than I am." The troll thought about this. He wanted to meet this big brother. So he stepped aside, and Middle Goat crossed safely too. Finally, it was Big Goat's turn. He walked toward the bridge with slow, powerful steps. His horns shined in the sunlight. His fur glowed with strength. The troll appeared again, but this time, his eyes widened. Big Goat was much bigger than he expected. Big Goat said calmly, "I don't want trouble. I only want to cross the bridge to join my brothers." The troll took a step back, then another. For the first time, he wasn't sure what to say. And Big Goat walked past him, steady and strong. He crossed the bridge safely, without fear and without fighting. When Big Goat reached the meadow, all three brothers looked back at the troll. He wasn't growling anymore. He wasn't stomping. He just stood there, looking a little lonely. Little Goat took a small hop. Middle Goat wagged his tail. Big Goat nodded kindly. And together, they invited the troll to join them. The troll had never been invited before. He slowly stepped onto the grass, unsure at first, but curious. And soon, something amazing happened. The goats and the troll began to play together. Little goat hopped around him. Middle goat trotted in circles. Big goat walked proudly beside him. And the troll, for the first time, smiled a big, gentle smile. From that day on, the troll was no longer the scary guardian of the bridge. He became a friend who played, laughed, and shared the meadow with the three brave goats. And from that day on, life on the other side of the river became something truly wonderful. The three goats now played in a wide, bright meadow where the grass grew thick and fresh every single day. Little goat loved hopping through the tall, soft blades that tickled his hooves. Middle goat ran in happy circles, discovering new flowers and new paths to explore. And Big Goat enjoyed the gentle sunshine on his back as he rested in the warm green hills. But the best part of their new life was their new friend. The troll, who once guarded the bridge so fiercely, became gentle, kind, and full of smiles. He joined the goats every morning, walking across the bridge without making anyone afraid anymore. They crossed it whenever they wished, laughing and calling for the troll to come join them. And in the bright, warm sunshine of the valley, they all lived together happily ever after.